Okay, dough has had about 4 hours, I think it is, in the fridge, and it's well chilled. And because I've greased the plate, it comes off quite easily. If you don't grease the plate, it doesn't come off very easily at all. Now I want to try and get this rolled out to a square. Lightly, very lightly flour, don't put too much on. The butter pack has been out of the fridge for about 20 minutes. At normal room temperature, it's quite soft. It's not melting, but it's certainly soft and pliable. So this needs to be rolled out big enough to enclose the butter. If you're very clever, you can roll it out to a square. If you're not, a circle will do, just as long as it's big enough. Don't want it overly big, but just big enough to contain the square. If I put that on there, you can see I wouldn't be able to fold that to the centre. So that wouldn't be large enough. So I'm going to add a little bit more. Dough's quite firm, but it's not too difficult at all. Try and make it into a rough square shape. Okay. For some reason I seem to have some crumbs stuck to the inside. Now, that's about the right size. So, only that bit I should work. If anything, this is slightly on the soft side. Now put it crosswise and pull off. And then you just need to wrap it up. So it's a bit like an envelope. Dust off any excess of flour. You don't want to have too much extra flour on it. And then the next side. And pinch up the corners to seal it. You don't want any of that nice butter getting out. It's got to be contained in the dough. Right, there we go. That's not bad. Tidy it up a little bit. Just going to move the flour around just a little. Take that out of the way. There we go. Now you can use a large rolling pin or you can use a narrow one depending on your preference. Press down on the dough one way. Turn and press down on the dough in the opposite direction. Then from the centre, roll out. Now you see I've managed to let the butter escape where I didn't seal it. So push it back in. And seal up. And wipe off the excess butter. I don't want that there. Dust a little bit of flour over it. Now as long as you're aware of it, you can always hide that within the dough itself when it's folded, and you'll be fine, it won't make any difference. Okay, so rolling out, the first fold is going to be a letter fold. You don't have to roll it out really, really thin, just stretch it out enough that you can fold it. And I don't bother much with the width, just try and keep it the same width from the top to the bottom. One down and the other third up. That's it, that's the first fold done. Wrap in cling film and put it in the fridge for about 20 minutes, half an hour, depending on how soft your dough has got. And then you can do the next fold out.